You're muted.
I did until we figured out what was going on.
I don't know if they have a free version of this anymore.
It shows that it's live.
Well, yeah, because I just said resume plan, but I ain't trying to do it.
It's on.
Yeah, $45. Well,
yeah, because I just said resume plan, but
I ain't trying to hear that.
I wasn't trying to hear that either. Just turned it down, turned it off, turned it around.
Yeah,
coffee with RR and KK.
Let's go.
KK in his peachy pink colored shirt tonight.
Dad, what up?
And his international scout hat.
There you go. My goodness.
With look, any national scouts.
I'm gonna make myself a booth where I can sand and crap inside.
In case it's pouring down rain.
I don't mind doing it, but I don't want to do it outside. I'm going to set up a system. I got to look into it. Cheap. And I may use aerodynamically designed Venturis to get optimum airflow out of a very small fan, like a computer fan or something I got laying around, whatever.
Yeah, man. Make yourself a little booth.
Dude, I'm going to cut a hole in the side of the wall like you do for laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put a splitter on it. So I got one that'll suck out for the laser and another that'll suck out for a box I make.
To so get rid of putty dust.
Bro.
Well, if you're going to go that far, you might as well just do yourself a favor and have an indoor paint booth.
I mean, at TMU, I'd probably get one for $20. But I want to vent that junk outside. All this plastic, dude, all this crap I'm in here breathing all the time, it's nuts.
You know, I do like having especially the printers. Have you noticed at all on the carbon fiber, it leaves a residue on the inside of the printers, on the glass?
It could be. It's dusty, maybe. And I think there's just a little more heat involved, too.
Mine get like a haze on the glass on the inside.
I can believe it.
Raitza, hello, ladies.
What up, Raitza?
What's up, lady?
Hey, lady.
Electric lady land. So what are we going to talk about tonight? Rather than you getting Bondo-filled nostrils.
My exploration of filaments and how we, dude, your semi, he did I think it's a Tamiya semi, Raitza did. It's phenomenal looking.
Nice.
Yeah, he sent me pics. He should post it up on RC3D Fab Factory on Facebook, but he's probably been banned on Facebook, knowing him.
So what, 3D printed or what?
No, like a Tamiya kit, like painted up, like Lexan. It may be hard body. I'm not sure exactly, but it looks phenomenal.
Nice. Is it going RC or is it just?
Yeah. I mean, it's Tamiya, I believe. So that's RC. And I think it's
Tamiya, ladies. Tamiya.
It's Tamiya.
Tamiya.
Everybody says
hard-bodied Tamiya.
Is it a hard body? Yeah, okay. RC light, sound system, 3-speed transmission.
What?
Let's go. He's
that sounds like it needs an old scout body on it for a 3-speed training.
I feel like he's subcontracting it out. He's doing short runs. Yeah, dude, post it.
Nice.
So I got to take some pictures of I'm going to paint them, but what's hilarious about these kits is you and I both have kits where we don't like them good enough to offer as kits. But if we do a little work to them, they're as good or better than what we would have shipped as a kit.
Yep.
So it's hilarious that the blemishes are going to end up being cost more.
That's a blemish, and that's
that
probably
one green one you got's killer.
That's it right there, and it's probably the best one I've done so far. And I did some serious body work on that thing.
You know, it's what's it look like from 10 feet away. I'm starting to learn. And the ones that I got going right now, they look rough because the Bondo, but they're smooth at this point. And I'm going to take pictures because, you know, I got to tell you, dude, that how we do our big ones and the locators, that video's got over 6K on it.
Sweet.
That video by itself has done about 230 subs. Just that video, bro. So it's like, I think it's the how-to of it all is super important. And how do we fix a failed print? That's huge, bro. What you're doing there.
I subscribe to you after I watched that video.
Probably. I'm going to keep up with that. So I'm going to take pictures of this before I make it go away. Because there's some I want to show the work on, but I at least want to show the work that was done. Even if I'm going to paint over it.
Well, that's like what I was showing a little bit ago. This thing.
Yeah.
I've got 3 of these that were failed. And I need to do a video on what I did to fix these because
that's what I mean.
It's crazy. I had them in the trash, honestly, down here in my box with all the trash, and I pulled them out and I got to looking at them and I'm like, you know what? I've got like 12 hours a piece of print on these things.
Seriously.
And there's
got $15, $12.
I can use my computer and fix this. That's what I did.
You know how on the overhang sometimes you'll have an area that's like it's all there, but the layers are loose.
Yeah.
Like stringy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just turning on the soldering gun and running it like a mud knife and melting that stuff down.
Yeah, I remember you saying that to me on the phone last night.
Dude, I have fixed a few that way that I wouldn't like for a kit, but like there's nothing wrong with them.
Dude, what we're doing compared to what Wrights has got, we're garbage trash. Holy cow.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that right now.
It's nice, dude.
And that's a 3-speed. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But that's a ton of work, man. I mean, that's all kit built stuff.
How long did that take you? I'm curious.
I think he's taking his time, but probably.
Oh, I'm sure. The lights are flipping awesome.
I want to say a year. Taking his time. He'll know.
Sweet. That is sweet and sassy. Sweet and sassy.
I ordered that. I don't know if you've seen the ads all over the internet, but there's tons of ads right now for these little oil pins.
Yeah, I saw you had ordered a couple of them.
Through TikTok shop. And if I go to my TikTok, it looks like it's going to ship any minute. And if I check out the number on UPS, it's like the shipment's been canceled. So I'm like, come on, dude. Come on.
It probably doesn't exist, Ryan.
Probably not, dude.
It took your money and it's a scam.
AI slop, dude.
Dude, I every I don't know, as much as I'm running these printers right now, every couple weeks, I'll take when I have a little downtime in between prints, I'll wipe down the rails and just clean them off the best I can. Just apply some new grease and run.
I wipe them down. My X1C was getting noisy. And so I wiped it down. And then I just used I have some real heavy duty shop towels, which I don't really like. if it leaves a little bit of lint on things, but it's better than nothing. And so I'll just oil that up and wipe it on the rail. But dude, those little oil pins look fantastic.
They probably sell them at the local auto parts store.
Well, they're for printers, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
they always on the ad they're showing somebody take it out of their pocket. Like, come on, there's no way you're putting an oil pin in your pocket, dude. It's gonna ruin your pants. Guaranteed. I don't care.
The hell for? That's like putting a magic marker in your pocket while you're working on a vehicle. And
Man.
You kneel down and it breaks in half, and then it looks like you shit yourself.
Just leave it set by the printer. It's fine.
Thank you. Built it about 3 years ago in the last 6 months to rebuild and upgrade a lot of parts to aluminum and metal. Wow. That's impressive, man. Did a nice job on that, right? So, very nice job. You guys are more functional, your dad says.
Then what?
I don't know. It'd be a cold day. I'd know how to scratch my head and figure out how to hook up a RC 3-speed transmission.
RC 3-speed factory.
Whatever he said.
Victor,
Sure.
What up? My fly guys might be happy tomorrow.
You know what? I am not buying another airplane until I see a 2-meter air tractor. Then I might click the link.
Not that ain't it.
Of course it's not.
That'd be sick.
I know. As good as the smaller one flies, dude, it'd be awesome to have a big air tractor. But until then, I'll keep spending my money on more carbon fiber filament.
Yes, the 4 rolls at a time is the way to go because you reuse the box.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what you said.
That's what she said. 4 rolls at a time, reuse the box.
Use the box? Is that it?
Reuse the box. Don't throw away the box. Hey man, we're just trying to recycle around here. You know, we're trying to be green. We might be getting rid of like 10 pounds of filament that's for supports every week. But by God, we're using boxes over.
I printed off this back end pretty slick last night.
What is that, just red, or is that like a transparent?
It's the red PET G HF.
It almost looked like it was transparent there for a second.
What's nice is that it doesn't have the shine on it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of PET G. But what's not nice is that you go for it because it's PET G and you like the temperature properties, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because it's high flow, it might as well be PLA.
Exactly.
So what the hell? But I printed it like this, and it knocked an hour off of it. Very little support necessary. I printed it like this.
Yeah, I think I've been printing mine flat.
This upside down or right side up?
Right side up.
Yeah. You can, but then it's got to generate supports for this whole lip.
Right.
When I did this, it's at an angle where it doesn't have to generate any supports hardly, except for along the back and right at the
You
end.
know, I feel like with my machines, with my Crealities, it seems like I get a much better fidelity by it laying flat on the bed rather than tilted.
Well, I ideally would like to do it like this.
Sure. Yeah.
Then you create edge work. But it's not awful because it's easy to get to.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I print these laying flat.
Bro, this is going to end up painted, but I wanted to try that HF stuff.
So you can You see my glue spot in there?
Yeah.
That's the piece. I made 2 of them. I went in and cut that in CAD and just saved that section, and I printed 2 of them off, and I cut. What I did was I measured the height of the full one, and then what this shorty was, and the difference. I just made a block in CAD, like a 47.47
Nice.
or 45 or whatever high
Yes.
block, inlaid it in, did my cut right at that point, glued it on, and then did my body work on the outside. And I'll show you guys in a bit. Sorry, I mirrored myself, so everything's backwards. This one I did the same thing with, but it was kind of on an angle, not a straight line. Dude, I got lucky with that one because you can't even tell it's even there.
That's awesome. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, that's awesome.
And I did the same thing that you do, is I build up the glue on that joint, and then I took a file, I'm gonna say it, a bastard file, and just cleaned off that top layer of glue, and then just put a thin layer of Bondo around that and over that, and then I did 2 layers, right, and sanded it and did one more touch up and sanded a little bit, and I was done. So I saved like $20 worth of filament or more
in time. Yeah, why wouldn't you? And it seems like folks are liking to buy the. I mean, it's funny because it goes along with easy. So like here we got an easy to go on the chassis item, but it's a kit. You got to build it. You got to paint it. So folks are tending to respond pretty nicely to the already done ones right now.
They are. I think you are spot on with that for sure. Yep.
I'm going to try the hairspray patina trick next.
So you probably can't even see. Yeah, you can. Just a very faint. See that line back there at the front of the back quarter panel underneath the door?
Not really.
Barely. If the light's just right, you can see it. But I mean, you would if somebody didn't know it was there, they wouldn't know. Yeah. But yeah, man, this thing, I dusted this thing all off and made it look crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, the modulating, the spray, the rattle cans, it gets you a tremendous amount of impact.
Do you see something missing on this one, Ryan?
There's a little corner missing.
There's a lot missing.
The wing windows.
The wing windows and that corner. Yeah, that corner back here on the quarter panel. It actually, I stopped the print when I realized how horrible it was after it printed all night, and I got up in the morning and I'm like, son of a buck. I should have just let it go, but I didn't. So this one is a blemish, but you know what? I'm like, I'm going to keep this thing. I like it. I'm going to drive it without the wing windows. It's unique. I'm going to drive the living snot out of this thing and this weekend.
I got a couple that still have a little bit of a unique front mount. That's what I'm going to keep. The rest of them, see ya.
Adios.
Yeah, because they're easy. I got a handful of Fords that I need to finish off.
I've got 5 scout kits right now here that are pretty much complete.
When I get these done, I'll have 5.
If I quit screwing these up and going, oh, well, I better go ahead and paint this one and keep it for myself. I got 4 of these now that are mine.
Well, my thing is, if they fit on right with the mounts and nothing's weird, send it.
Send it on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This red one, now that I know that the PETG HF is not really great on temperature, I'm putting the pieces. I'm going to do a build on it. Since it's red, it's going to show up good on camera. That's the one I'm going to do the build on.
You want to see what PETG does in the sun?
Is that PETG did that?
Or I'm sorry, PLA.
I was going to say.
PLA.
Hold on. Starts showing the infill, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, PLA, and it's dark.
Yep.
That's why we switched materials, y'all.
That is a dead giveaway.
That's
And
the one we need to put on a pre-runner and beat Crash on purpose.
You don't see any of that going on the top because the top is white.
Glass fiber.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, honestly, I do need to have at least one carbon fiber, glass fiber kit for myself. So I've got 2 PET G ones, 1 PLA one. My white one's PLA that's got a funny mount. PET G HF. And then another PET G carbon fiber over here.
Glad you
mixed bag.
Glad you're keeping track of them. So let's see. So that blue, that aqua colored one, that's PLA, and this one is PLA except for the roof.
Winter trucks.
The rest of them are carbon fiber.
Quad cab time, right? So as soon as I get a Gladiator.
Dude, that Gladiator is pretty sweet.
Bro,
I like it.
That blue Travelall that's got a short truck bed on it and canoes on top and a red bumper that's out there in the world in real life.
Yeah. No.
I've sent you pictures of it before. It's been months. Dude, it's rusty.
It's a pretty crazy patina. Yeah,
It's real.
I remember you showing it.
It's got a rack on it with canoes, a short bed. It's at my Travelall, but like still crew cab, but truck bed, blue. The bumper's red and nasty. Utility.
Yep.
Anyway, something crew cab. You know, that's the thing that's nice about that Gladiator is it would open it up, man, to doing that.
Yeah, what's that wheelbase on that Gladiator? It's like what, 360 something?
14.9, I believe, inches instead of 12.3.
See, for once, you're going standard. No, I'm talking metric.
It's because I don't ever mess with those long wheelbases, so I don't know what that. Once I know what the millimeters are, though, I'll never forget.
I want to say it was like 360 something.
Son of a gun, we're gonna find out.
I like the bobbed back end on that.
That thing is nice, dude.
They did a nice job on it, and then they put the quick releases on it. I saw that and I'm like, you sons of bucks. I'm like, that back almost looks like what we did.
Sam, what up? We could have met at Beat the Creek. Do you remember what truck I was driving? That'll tell me everything. Truck or is either a Corvair. There was one time I ran a Lexan rig. It was the CJ7. Or my big trimmers truck thing back there. Good to see you, though. Regardless, I'm going to look up that Gladiator wheelbase. Hold on, because now it's driving me crazy. The Imagine dudes. Oh, I did have the FC150. Yes. I was driving that.
The bread truck.
Yeah. By the way, that reminds me, WPL Toys or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They've got some ugly Euro looking thing out that literally looks like a loaf of bread.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
I want to try one of those WPLs, actually. I like how ugly it is.
Do we need to scan a loaf of bread for you? So we can just you want to make a real bread truck?
I got one, dude.
I know, but like a real loaf of bread you can drive around.
No. I still have a picture of a 4x4 chunk of cranberry sauce out of a can.
I remember when you
for Thanksgiving. I haven't thrown that away because I'll use it this year too. Let's see. Wheelbase.
364.
I was thinking 360. Somebody say 364, or are you guessing?
Nah, somebody said 360. I had said 364 or 367 originally. Rice has said 360 is standard.
Ain't nothing standard about these Baxters. Dude, why is it not listed here? Siri, are you for real? In all the specs, they don't have the wheelbase?
It's got to be in there, isn't it?
Look, go look.
What's that company called?
Axial. Bro, seriously. How? I think it's 14.9. So let me just, 13.9. 13.9. My bad. So watch. I'm going to figure it out.
You probably will. I'm there now. Specs.
It's not there. 353. So it's an inch and a half more, basically.
You said 353?
Yeah. Divide by 25.4.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, yeah. It's not on there.
Yeah, it's not on there. Everything else is shoe size, eye color,
Right.
blood type. Everything else is there.
Not that I didn't believe you, but you told me to go look, so I went and looked.
No, that's okay. I would have done the same thing.
I didn't see it. I don't know. I like the lights on the bed, on the side of the bed of it and stuff.
I know. It looks so good. I hate to take that body off to throw my own stuff on there, but I totally would.
Oh, yeah.
I'd run it. We'd all run it once and then throw brushless in it and do our own thing. But that body looks so good. It's not like you're going to have a lot of people tearing that body off to throw on something else.
Especially with how easy it goes on and off.
I want to see those. I've seen the pictures, but I want to see those mechanisms. It'd be nice to get one. I mean, Bambu's sending me, like I'm a stockholder now in Bambu, but I can't get a truck.
Can't get one truck.
My word. Yeah, Sam, glad to see you here. The way those Bambu tutorial videos have been going, man, I wouldn't be surprised to see folks we've never seen popping in here today. But there's a need for that kind of stuff. And I think what's neat about it, a lot of the slicers have that same stuff. It's right there under your nose. We just don't know until we start trying. And bro,
yep.
I don't know everything. The best way for me to learn it is to teach it.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, I will learn it and then do a video while it's fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I get to edit it, which teaches me again. It's crazy.
You know what the best part about the video is? When you do something like that and then you move away from it for a bit, you can always go back and watch your video and go, how did I do that?
How'd I do that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because there's so much out there, but I think this hobby, whether it's air or trucks, but I think RC in general, you're going to be doing bigger prints. The outcome matters more cosmetically too, because it's not just a part for functionality, it's a part to look at and function.
Yep.
And our opportunity, because we're doing multiple versions of the same thing, like somewhat in production, is that we get to really experiment You know what I'm saying? And play with things till we like what we get and change filaments. Have you seen that filament with the metal, the iron in it that rusts?
Yeah, we were just talking about that a couple weeks ago.
I sent him an email today.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how that stuff actually works.
I want to try it. I will buy it, but I'd rather them send it.
You'd be the perfect candidate for it, since how you like to submarine your scouts whenever we go out on the trail.
Can you imagine rusting for real? A little salt and water on them?
Yeah.
Brother.
You have to take your salt shaker with you with your Starbucks coffee when we go out crawling. You get that thing soaking wet, dump some salt on certain spots. By the time you get home, you got a rust bucket.
What's crazy is I'll already have done the rusting, but it'll just get worse. And I will do like that steak, dude. I will bring salt with me on the trail. Sprinkle that stuff on there. The SCX6 frame rails are adjustable. So are the base camp rails. Once you do that, you have to get longer drive shafts and stuff, but that's not a bad idea. I mean, honestly, I could just get the rails.
Well, it's like
chassis rails.
That Gladiator back here is behind me. I mean, I custom printed that to fit on the SCX6, and I didn't change anything, and it actually looks really good on there.
What's nice about it, if you do it to a 10 scale, it's like it's easier to find the drive shafts because there's actual Gladiator out there. You with the 6, there's only the 6 that size, so you've got to get pretty custom or spend Vidavon money to get bigger drive shafts on that stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
And someday I feel like I got my hands full right now.
Bro, here's the thing with the SCX6s and with the Scout situation that we've been working out. I've got 14 or 15 brand new rolls of Pet G. And I think I know where they're going to go. To
a 6. Because you know you're going to paint it. It's cool.
Yep.
And it'll take the heat.
I think that's exactly what I'm going to do with Mr. Rodney's files here. And then use that and duplicate the quick release.
Dude, honestly, brother, I'm ready to print something like that again myself. And I've been thinking about doing the Corvair and cutting that front end off and making it happen. I'm thinking about getting it sized right and then making it an individual piece that I'm just going to glue to the bottom of the hood, dude. Like when I cut it out, I'll put it on a plate, or actually I could just mesh it into the Corvair hood. So it'll fit inside the Corvair hood, like with all the contours right, but just cut on it. So the plate that's underneath the Corvair hood is the Corvair hood with that clip meshed into it, so I can glue it in where I need to.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then take measurements. Because, dude, I've got so many the comments on these videos, dude, and I use the Corvair to do the example. Dudes are asking for it.
What, the Corvair?
I did that on the scale. I kind of hit 2 things at once in a video, at least. I want to hit 2 things. So I was like, you know what? This will be helpful and get attention. So I did the scale like we do. And then I did the locators cuts. Right. But I used the Corvair for the example. Now, I'm using what I have here to hold. And I was like, dude, this big red stupid Clifford truck will be a good one to hold.
Oh, yeah.
Like, next to the green bamboo stuff. So Merry Christmas. Yeah. That video did killer. So did the one I put the trimmer's truck on the thumbnail on the other one. It's not even in the video.
Anything that's big like that, like my Blazer, your Tremor's truck, the dog truck, dude.
Even our 10 scale ones, like it's becoming evident to me that I need to. I thought about this and it's on my list. There's always ad spots on like official videos. I'm going to do an ad spot. One of these next videos is going to be sponsored by RC3D Fab Factory.
Oh, yeah.
And I want an ad spot where I put together some clips of all our rigs, but where they belong. I get sick of having them on the bench. I need them out. And the next time we go out, I got to take time to get some shots, not just video.
Kirk and I now we talked about it. We're moving it to Sunday morning. I got stuff to do Saturday morning I forgot about.
Dang. Okay.
So we're going to Rum Village Sunday morning.
I'll figure it out.
I forgot I got stuff I got to take care of with Bree on
I've been
Saturday.
going to, I'm not Catholic, but I've been going to mass with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You know, sometimes people can trip over the details, but the message is really pretty much the same. And if you look at studies on children and what their later on in lives look like, when you account for the parents' participation, bro, I'm going. The numbers, I'm going. I don't care where it is. Yeah, dude. So I've been going.
Bro, it's like my woman and I have been doing we're actually doing 3 marriage counseling sessions with our pastor.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think he's involved in those. They got another group on the board that usually does those. For whatever reason, though, he decided to do these with Bree and I, and it's like we had one a couple weeks ago, and I could have went another 2 hours. It was fantastic because the way they did it was, and not to get off on this and talk about it, but off topic, but it was like they sent out in an email a link to a questionnaire. So like one morning at like 6:30, I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this done. It was like 170 questions.
Chimney.
Bro, it was about family. It was about how I view things, how I view her. What do you think she views you like? And blah, blah. I mean, the whole gamut. And so it didn't take that long to do because a lot of it was very strong, neutral, disagree, whatever. Yeah. So there was a couple trick questions in there. You have to read them 2 or 3 times, and it's like, hold on a minute. Yeah, I strongly agree. I don't strongly disagree with this. But anyway, so got through it like 30 minutes, and she did hers, at her house, and we submitted them. And we went for the first session. We sit down, and Pastor Tim's like, hey, he's like, I got to tell you guys, and you would love this guy. He's awesome. He's like, slaps down the 2 results, and he goes, I got to tell you, he's like, you guys are really compatible. I'm like, amen, brother. So then, I told him, I said, I'm glad you said that because I said, you know what, Tim? I said, honestly, I'm like, we're going on vacation. We're going to do a road trip early September, and we're going out west, and it's going to be like a week and a half together in the truck. And I'm like, and he goes, oh, is that going to be your honeymoon? And I'm like, no. I was like, we're doing this pre-wedding just to make sure that we're fully compatible.
Yeah, if you can survive a road trip, that's a big deal.
Right, so yeah, it did prove how much of a creep I really am. Thanks. Yeah. It was actually very interesting to get the results, and her and I both came home and sit down and read through them together. And it was pretty spot on for the most part. There was a couple areas there that was kind of like, I don't know if I really agree with how that all turned out, but so we got 2 more sessions yet. So, but I adore our pastor anyways. He's great, but I could have went another couple hours with him.
That's nice.
It's awesome.
That's nice. Yeah, I don't feel that way with this. The last priest, she went to school with him, you know, like, and he was fun. Like, this guy's fine. The new guy's fine, but fine. And man, I like that dude. Is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to my fair share of Catholic mass, you know, and it's like it seems like it's just it's too dry for me personally.
I get it completely. It's not, you know, what's funny about, I think, their approach. I think a lot of us want to go for our own like entertainment and how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
The Catholics, I feel like they know it kind of sucks, and they're not going for them. They're going as like an act of obedience. It's somewhat different. I mean, it still can be an act of obedience either way, but it's liturgical.
I should not make this like comparison at all, but I'm
Don't
going
then.
to. No, I'm going to. I'm gonna go there. Y'all can judge me for however you want, but when I walk into our church, everybody's happy. Everybody's just. I mean, it's a fun place to go and hang out, right?
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but it's kind of like I've always thought, it's like walking into a liquor store. You don't ever find somebody who's mad in the liquor store. They're there to get what they want. They're there, you know, they're happy. They're in their happy place. And it's like that with our church.
Though?
It's like, well, I mean, for the most part, everybody seems to be very like cordial and nice. So yeah, I'm making that comparison kind of. But everybody at our church is that way. You walk in, everybody, you know, shaking hands, saying hi, giving hugs, blah, blah, blah. And you know, it's just it's a warm, inviting place. I really enjoyed.
That's
you know,
nice.
that atmosphere.
I feel like most I've been to a handful of different even denominations, and most of the time it felt all right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple times where I thought it was kind of stuffy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's all right. That's where they go. That's what they're, you know. So that's what I'm doing.
So, just to clear the air, I'm not trying to compare church to.
I'm not convinced, but
a liquor store.
Yeah, funny choice.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So how do you feel about that, right, Sid?
He probably likes it.
You know, it's yeah, it's fun. You'll probably, if you come to our little after party. I mean, we're going to be at Oxbow Park, dude. That's one of our jams, one of our places. You know, you might even get to meet Pastor Tim. You'll love him. You get into a conversation with him, you guys would probably talk for hours. He's just awesome. Just very, very laid back, very cool, awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun. Especially, man, a lot of the doctrinal differences, man, I've watched. I hate to say study, but I've watched opposing views on some of these differences, and it's pretty wild. Because that's why you owe it to yourself, almost with anything, you better check out both sides. Because you watch one, it doesn't matter what it's about. You watch one and you're like, huh, you might feel pretty good about it. And then you watch the other one and you're like, huh, maybe not so good about. Now I don't feel good about either one of them because I don't know which way to go.
Right. I was chuckling on Wright's comment. It doesn't make everybody happy.
And that's one huge difference, communion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll be thinking of you Sunday morning, man. When
there's a lot there.
Trailing.
There is a lot there.
Jeremy, we'll be thinking about you when we're out trailing.
Well, I'm gonna probably try to figure out how to
go
backslide enough to go. Yeah.
Can you watch it online?
Not Catholic, dude. The 7-Eleven church you can watch online. The church that sings the same 7 lines 11 times.
We'll watch my 7-Eleven online then. Well, we'll give you a taste of Pasty Tim, man.
Yeah, but if I like him, I'm not going to Elkhart on Sunday when my people are going 5 blocks away.
I get it. But yeah, it's
We'll figure it out.
Sunday. I've never been to Rum Village, so I'm speaking of drinking. I've never been to Rum Village. I don't even. Kirk says there's some really good hills there, and I don't know. We'll see. They got a mountain bike course. Maybe they got.
Oh, good. Maybe we can get in somebody's way again. Remember that one time we got in that dude's way and he like fell over?
Well, he should have jumped over the truck and he would have been fine.
Put your brakes on, homie.
That's right.
We'll move. What are you doing out here in the middle of the woods riding so fast?
Right. There's boulders.
Oh, wait. It's bike trails. My bad. I've heard about Rum Village before. Yeah. I've always wanted to check that place out.
Yeah. So I told Kirk, I said, pick the spot. I said, we should go someplace maybe that we haven't been.
Nice. I mean, honestly, I'm so deprived right now. I would be tickled with Balgo.
Dude, I bet that place is so overgrown right now.
Not in the creek.
Well, no, but I like going out in the woods, like getting off, like going off the trail there and going through that one dry creek bed and then taking the long way around to get to where we go down and go through that other creek bed.
Yeah.
Just cruising through the woods, man, climbing over, down trees and stuff.
Bro, the creek beds that wash out, that's what that is. It's an overflow. It's like a spillway.
Right. And that one day we were there, it looked like it had been about 3.5 foot tall, deep of water rushing through there. Remember that? Wow. When were you there for that? When Kirk and I were there?
No.
I bet it was a good at least 3 foot.
I was there the week after that or something.
You could see all of the greenery all laid right flat down, and it was a good 3 foot. I can't imagine what that looks like in a heavy downpour rain.
I like Balgo, and what's nice about that overflow is most of the time you can get through it, and it's right in the middle of the woods where everything's grown up, but you've got it's like a street through the thick of it.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It really is. Yeah,
I love that place. I love that trail, and some of the hills to get down to it, and
it's never the same twice.
And once winter comes and stuff dies in the woods, then we get off trail and we can go nuts. That's when it's nice to take the 6s out when you're off trail, I feel like.
Disc golf course there.
Georgia Wilson. At Rum Village?
I don't know. Is there?
He would know. Yeah, there must be.
Oh, because, I looked at it on the map, on a satellite view, and man, it's like it is full woods. But yeah, Kirk said that him and his wife went out there and not all that long ago, and he said there's a ton of big, hills and stuff there. So we'll find something to get in trouble with.
Yeah, and you said it was a trail truck place. But you don't really know. But he's been there. He said it was a trail truck place, didn't he?
He probably did, not me. I've never been there. He has.
Because, we got shoes for the job. So it's like, what do I need to? That's the thing. I never know what to bring if I've never been there before.
I honestly am going to take SCX6 #1 with the white IJ body on it, because that's got my hitch on it, and I'm going to take the trailer and put that Scout in it, the new one, and go tear it up.
Speaking of trailers, it'd be kind of nice to have that axial one, but it doesn't look very off-road. You know what I mean?
It does not at all.
I
mean, ours do really pretty well off-road.
Ours do great. They do.
Sitting down here. So yeah, it's been a long while since I pulled my trailer, and I kind of like, I need to get that thing out and use it. So I'm bringing trailer.
maybe usually if I'm doing trailer, then the FJ40 is going.
You don't have a hitch on your 6, either one of them?
I don't want to pull anything on my 6. I don't, because why I like the FJ is because the leaf springs.
Why don't you want? I mean, the 6 pulls the trailer's fantastic.
It doesn't squat the butt down.
Mine does.
Exactly.
Because, my trailer's got that front. I put that front box in there with that lid on it, and I can put my batteries and some of my stuff in there, tools.
Well, if you put the truck back far enough on the trailer or the heavy part of the truck on the back, you can offset that.
Yeah.
A little.
What I should do is move my axles forward on that trailer, really. Wouldn't take much to do it.
Or that. But if you just flip the truck around the other way, you can have your heavy side of the truck on the back. I just don't like seeing a truck squat. That's why I like the Leafs on the FJ.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
And dude, if I have my 6 out, I don't ever want anything like holding me up.
Right?
From getting rowdy.
See if I can get this thing up here. Holy crap.
Holy smokes. Yeah, that one's crazy. Mine is way much lower key than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put the front at the back, dude. Call it a day.
And this is my box in here where I keep all of my tools. It's foam padded. I can put a radio in there too. It's big enough.
Wow.
That's it. The trailer.
Does it need that long of an arms on the front?
No, it doesn't. But that's what I'm saying.
That would help too.
I'm almost tempted to move my axles forward.
Why not shorten those arms?
I don't know. That
would take a little off. That, and then run the truck backwards on the trailer. That heavier front end will help offset some.
It really doesn't squat my SCX6 all that much, unless I put a bunch of tools in the cabinet up front.
I see.
Yep. See if I can dump this whole thing right off the table. Yeah. Fits right in.
Nice.
Thanks to Kirk.
That's nice.
So yeah, trailer's going. I'll probably pull this with the Jeep.
I got rid of my Winnebago.
I know. I think Corey's supposed to come get his, speaking of getting rid of stuff, I think I'm supposed to connect with Corey too on Saturday at some point.
That's what I've been hearing.
I know. I finally told him the other day, I was like, bro.
I believe it when I see it.
I'm like, let's go.
I believe it when I see it.
Right? Tahoe, man. I need to get rid of that and the 2 boxes of goodies that go with it.
Yeah. Bro, I got to clean up this place. Like, I get it cleaned up, and then it's like boxes, filament, boxes.
Dude, I'm about ready to have a garage sale on some of these SCX6 bikes and just sell them for $100 a piece just to get them out of here. I'm telling you, dude, my floor is covered with them. And behind me, I'm immersed in these things. Right, so it looks like it could double for a hot dog cart. Heck yeah. I pulled that trailer behind the dog truck. Man, I am all twisted up because I changed my camera. For Halloween at church, we had a what do you call it?
Trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat. And I put a great big plastic bowl in that trailer full of candy and drove it around in the crowd. I had little kids wanting to sit on the dog truck. I'm like, no, you can't sit on it. Wouldn't that be funny? Dog truck selling hot dogs out of the trailer.
That would be ironic and cannibalism. Did you see the new Vanquish?
I did. The buggy. Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Not me.
I'm interested in the transmission. It looks cool. It's not my thing, really. And it's definitely not at $2,200. It's like $2,200 for the plastic axle version.
Well, how much is the one that you can get black anodized on the...
Yeah, you can get black anodized. They're silver,
axles.
clear. Yeah. I think
much
that one's 28, 25, 2,600.
I'm sorry. That for what you do with them? Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm sure it's amazing. I mean, there's no doubt. But I can have a lot of RTR pretty good chassis underneath these bodies for that.
Yeah.
And the radio.
Yeah, you could go to a international harvester show like I did with 10 3 builders kits underneath 10 of our Scout bodies and sell all 10 of them ready to run.
If you had them ready to run, would you have been able to get rid of them?
Yep, I could have probably gotten rid of at least 5 of them or 6 of them like that.
But they don't want kits.
No, people want to be able to just. Dude, I came close. I thought I was going to sell the red one that I had that I was driving. Dude, this guy come up to me and he was from Texas or from Southern California, and he's a resto mod guy, big time. And he's like, man, he goes, that's cool. And his buddy's like, you should buy that and give it to your grandson. You're going down to Texas to drop off this other, Scout body. And he goes, what do you want for it? And I'm like, dude, this is my baby, man. And he's like, what do you want for it? I'm like, I'll hand you the radio for $575. And I thought that he was going to just pull out like $575 or whatever.
That's a great price.
And just drive away with it. I was like, you can have the radio, the battery. I got an extra battery in my pocket. I'll give you $575. You can drive it away. And I think he really had to just tell himself.
If they're not in that space, they don't know how good a deal that is. But think about it like this. The only people who like kits are the ones who are already building kits. Because we've already assumed and understand and accept that there's work involved. But if you're not building kits,
yeah,
then looking at one, it's like, nah, I like it, but I don't want to build it,
Well, exactly. Yeah. And this one back here that I just showed, I literally, guys, I started that at about 10 after 8 Sunday morning. I did glued the patch in and did the Bondo and the sanding and everything to get rid of that seam. 10 after 8, did all that, put it together, primed it, and gave it that paint job, got the windows done, put it on the chassis. I was out driving it on my deck, done, like it sits right there, by about 2:30 that afternoon.
Right. And we do this all the time, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can put one of these together and have it ready for paint from kit in 10 minutes or less.
Oh, yeah.
Just nothing to it.
They just don't know.
Well, that's, I get it,
And they don't, if they're not in RC, they don't have a chassis for it either. They don't know what 10-3 means. Right. They don't know what fit on any 10-3 means.
Right.
So spoon fed, you got to spoon feed them if they're not already in this situation.
Right.
So fine.
Yeah. No, and I
just built another kit the other day. I just built one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I actually thoroughly enjoyed just throwing that one together real quick and just stand back with a can of spray paint and then grab another scan and just like doing this, both hands.
Bro,
and just
I
all
know.
of a sudden it's like, I'm good. I don't need any more.
I got to get some more spray paint. I need to get some orange and some rusts. I want to do Harley's orange.
I got 2 cans of orange that I haven't used yet. My next one I put together will be a baby blue.
I've got blues and greens and reds right now, and I think I've gone through my yellows.
I still got a lot of yellow left over here.
I love yellow. Everything we're doing I like. I like white, red, greens, blues, reds, orange. Orange I haven't done. Yellows.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, honestly, this green here, I wish that I had on this. That is what I was going for.
Is that green that I gave you?
No, this is Krylon Classic. They got me with the vintage styling on the can, dude.
All right. I'm in. Yep.
Right.
And that's what your Scout is? Satin
Surfside.
Nice. Did you use that green that I gave you?
Yes.
That whatever the hell color it was.
It's ugly as sin. It's my base. It's always my base coat.
Oh my God, that stuff's horrible.
But it's kind of nice to have it coming through when you're sanding and finished. Man, that light is so bright, dude. Hold on.
Looks like you need to put a coconut in the back of that and have a lime with the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut.
You can see the Bondo on that seam.
Yeah, no, I love the Bondo look. It's great.
Dude, this is one of those. I'll tell you the story. This is one of those that was an absolute mess, but I refused to let it go after all the time. But dude, work in progress always looks cool. I'm sorry. Even as a piece of garbage, it looks good.
Dude, it tells a story. It's got a story behind it. I like it the way it is right there. It's perfect.
Look at that side.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
That's why I'm going to at least take pictures of it, because I'm always feel bad when I cover it up. But
sell it that way.
So this one, brother, what happened was I was printing this one straight up, actually, I think. Or maybe it was at an angle like this. Anyway, I ran out of filament and I had to switch filament. And the last where it counts here, there, and back here just was a stringy mess. See under that lip there?
Yep.
That was a stringy piece of shit. And I filled it with Bondo and flattened it out and melted it in. And I'm not done, but this is going to be the one where I thought I might do dents on. Right? This one's set. I mean, it'll honestly, if I paint it, you won't even know. But right now you can see the Bondo. I had to glue this. It didn't, the layer lines between the color change didn't stick good and were a stringy mess, but it held together enough to print it. And I let it finish because I was like, I'm going to dig out the strings and I'll just do my thing. But your apple green underneath this green on that top edge, anytime you can modulate color, it always kind of looks cool.
No, it looks good. Yeah. Dude, you should just finish it the way it is. Put the lenses in it and put it on there for sale. Somebody will buy that the way it sits.
Yeah, but if I can still make it look cool like this, but hide the lines.
Oh, well, yeah. But the Bondo is what's cool about that one, and that's what I was telling you on the phone last night. Like this one,
Yes.
I'm gonna spray real carefully around this Bondo, and I'm gonna leave it exposed. And I'm probably gonna leave a little bit of the gray primer exposed here or there too.
Dude,
just to give it some dimension.
Look at, if you can see it, the window in the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a stringy mess too.
But that's what makes it cool, man.
Bro, I took the soldering gun.
Yeah.
And dude, it's nice now. I melted it all right.
I know, but after all the hundreds of scouts that I've looked at, that's what makes it look real, is that.
I get it.
These scouts are rough, man. And even the guys that are driving some of them like that, they're rough.
This is what you guys have heard me say this now. I don't know how many times. So it looks rough as a cob, but I've sanded it all so it feels smooth.
Mm-hmm.
For me, as much as I like this, one more time is the shit. Your lines are gone. You can bring it back what you want. You can, if the stuff you like, you can mask it off and not paint over it again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've done that on that bread truck, dude. That was down and dirty. That was the easiest patina job I've ever done. And it's like, once I liked an area, but I didn't like another area, I was like, bro, I'm going to mask it off because I don't need to do it again there. This one's, yes, it does look cool. And honestly, most guys wouldn't mind, but like I can see my file lines and stuff because it exposes it once you sand it. It does feel nice. I don't have any clear on it yet, but it's like if I were to do this one more time. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention tonight too. You know how I always say, let the paint cure before you do the Bondo paste? Doesn't matter. Yeah. It re-emulsifies it anyway, no matter how long it's been cured.
Really?
By the way. Yeah. I didn't think it would, but it did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a chemical reaction between it.
Oh, it gets hot.
Is it only certain brands of paint, or is it all of them so far?
It's every paint that if you put it on and just get it on and then don't touch it, you're fine. But if you want to work it, you're going to drag paint off too.
Mm.
If you ever wanted to strip paint off of one, Bondo it.
Right.
It's actually not a bad idea because it fills too. If you do that and then scrape it off,
yeah,
that Bondo and the paint together fills everything up. It's not the worst.
You said it gets hot?
Chemically hot, re-emulsifies.
Does it do anything to the shell? The
temperature, it's not temperature hot.
Oh, okay.
It's chemically hot where they re-emulsify what's underneath.
Okay. Yep.
Well, it's not a surprise when you say it because think about how bad that Bondo stinks. Stuff don't smell like that if it's not chemically hot.
If I put a little bit of Bondo on something, like I did these two back halves, I let them sit down here by the printers on my workbench, and I go back upstairs and do my thing. If it's nasty outside and raining, I'll do that, leave it down here, and I don't smell that shit upstairs. The
best thing to do is do your Bondo before there's paint on it. But I'm not that patient half the time.
But that's what I'm doing, right? I'm doing my Bondo work here and then priming over it and then lightly sanding that and then going to town with regular paint. But I'm going to try my best to work around some of this Bondo on these two just because I want it to be there.
Yeah.
Like
I said, you can put more on after as long as you don't work it. Like put a thin coat on and don't touch it. And that stuff will dry out and it's fine. But if you work it, like I like working this shit.
Yeah.
If you keep working it, you'll drag the paint. But I love the look of the Bondo too. I think Bondo with a little bit of clear on top of it, it looks less pink, more red.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when you get this damp, like I wipe these off with a damp paper towel before the show just to get rid of all the extra dust off of them. And I was like, man, that really like reddened up quite a bit when it looks
awesome.
wet. So what I'm thinking about doing is I might have to do one more for myself, a pickup truck, use my primer on it, and then put some Bondo in spots and then let that all dry and then lightly sand all that and then put a clear coat over it and just leave it gray Bondo or gray primer with some of the red Bondo on it in spots. That'd look cool too.
It'd look awesome.
You know?
Dude, how many times have you and I looked at my rigs before I got done and we're both kind of like, man, that looked cool the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
My red #1 Scout, that was blue before it was red.
Yep.
It looked awesome blue.
Yep.
But the lines were showing and I can't do it.
No, I get it, man.
I love this green though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that green is sweet, for sure.
Your camera is not doing justice to that paint job though. I saw a picture from the text the other day. I liked it so much I was almost mad about it.
Here,
bro.
Is that better?
Yes. Hold on. You did good.
And it still doesn't really show everything.
That's clean. I love the lenses.
And I even dirtied up the roof and the top a little bit.
Well, you have to, yeah.
To make it look kind of, Yeah, man.
Dude, they always rust right where those roofs meet the body. You got a clear coat on there?
Nope.
Was
No
that
clear.
Was that brown stuff gloss?
Yes.
Brother, do satin clear over that whole thing, brother. It'll change your life.
Yeah, I'll try it for sure.
Just mask off that window, dude.
I think I have some.
Bro, satin clear, so good. Oh, but that's a good deal. Leave that up there like that.
See these right here? I should have filled these print lines right here that did show in this one.
So my thing on these is, so an area like that, I'll file it, I'll sand it, maybe I'll Bondo it. Once you get over the initial Bondo, paint should be enough for the rest. So you don't have to worry about like that Bondo dragon paint unless you're just trying to put some on.
Yep.
See that rocker panel under the door, how it's kind of a segment? It's like its own little rectangle.
This little piece here?
Yeah, bro. Let me show you this other one because I had one print that that piece, for whatever reason, it just like shrunk. And it wasn't. So see how mine's like yours where it's flat across the bottom?
Yep.
Well, this side, it wasn't. And I was going to just do kind of like you did. I was just going to cut that out.
Yep.
And then slice one out of another file and glue it back in.
Yep.
But I just decided to Bondo it anyway.
Dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about doing on the next one, man. All of that Bondo work. Dude, it looks so good that way, man.
This one is actually a PLA one. So I don't know what I want to do on this one.
You need to dust that roof, man, like I did mine. Give it just a little bit of a dirty look.
Oh, I actually want to try the washes on this stuff because there's a little bit of a texture.
Oh, there is.
Glass fiber.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of curious to see what that does.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit it with my heirloom white and rust it out. But yeah, dude, so Bondo, baby. I'm like you. I'm getting ready to start. If I don't see the lines, I don't care how much Bondo I see.
Oh, I'm 100% there on these trucks, on this body.
Look at that front, all that Bondo, dude.
Bondo does not hurt these one bit.
So this is the front end, straight up and down, before I started doing the layer line change. And so this needed a lot more work on the front than my new prints do.
Yeah. No, but that's cool. It looks cool that way. Super cool, man. Actually.
Yeah, they do look cool in process, dude. They really do. Some of the comments on these videos is like, how do you get it where there's no lines? Well, you're not looking close enough. They're there.
Yep, they are.
They're there, dude.
They're there. Just
oh yeah, this
go.
is a good example. Check out this bumper, dude. Can you see that?
Yeah.
How much Bondo's on there? This bumper would have been a goner if it was a kit. It was a bunch of stringy, gross. I melted that shit down, dude, with a soldering gun, and then I Bondoed it. And that'll clean up nice now.
These little shits are no different than the full-size shits, man. You know? It's crazy how fun this is. I really do want a full-size one of these as a project at some point.
We need a big garage so we can do both, dude.
To be able to, do these patches, weld them in, and then Bondo the real one, and around those just to blend it all in and get it ready for paint. I would love to learn how.
If we had the honestly, I know if I had the tools, I could do big. But you got to have the tools because in Indiana, you're not going to turn a bolt without having to cut it off. It's just
right.
You can't.
Rust Bucket City.
You can't. Yeah.
So, I don't know if I told you, but I've located a Scout, and I want it bad. One of these, full size.
Nice.
Talked to the guy on the phone for 30 minutes last week, one day. He gave me the whole backstory on it. And I said, how much rust was on that truck before you had it repainted? And he said, honestly, Kelly, he said one spot right here about the size of a baseball. And he said, I had my body man cut that all out and replace that one panel. He said, everything else is mint. It's not rusted out.
Wow.
Nope. He said the truck has lived its whole life inside garages. He's the third owner on it, if you want to consider the guy that originally bought it brand new. That's from Montana.
Yeah.
And he died, and it sat in a garage for 9 years. Sat in a garage for 9 years, didn't get driven. It's got what did he say? 30, not quite 36,000 original miles on it.
Wow.
And it's a 69.
That's awesome.
Yep. So anyway, I'm chomping at the bit, and my soon-to-be wife, she keeps reeling me in. She's like, hold on. But I'm like, I want to take one of these to the park in a real one.
Dude, come on. I mean, yes. How can you not?
I want to go to International Harvester get-togethers next year with a whole back of a full one full of these ready to sell.
Yeah.
Right out of the truck.
I'm with it, dude.
Harvester in the holler. Let's go.
What motor? Which motor is in that one? Is it 69?
So
is that a 302? What's in there?
No, hold on. So the original motor that was in it was I think it was a 152, and they had it changed, and it's got a 345 in it.
Ah, that's it.
The 345, the V8. Yep. So it's a 345 4-speed. And so I asked him, I said, and Ryan, I don't know if I've shared these pictures with you before. I think I have. It's the teal colored real one. Have you seen with the tan top? Have you seen that?
I think so.
So I asked him, I said, when did you redo the interior? And he goes, I haven't. I'm like, are you telling me that's the original interior? He goes, yeah.
What?
It's the original interior in this thing, and it is pristine.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. He said, Kelly, you don't have to do anything. Just get in it, turn the key, it starts, and you drive it. He said the original hardtop is white. It's flawless. He said the only reason why he's got a soft top on it is because the hardtop rattled too much for him and his wife when they were out driving around in it.
Oh, there's ways to make those quiet.
Right. There's places that make rubber seals.
That and also like just insulation and sound deadening stuff that didn't always used to exist.
Right, but I don't want to alter it, I want it to be what it is. I want to hear the rattles.
Not me, boy.
Nah, I'm good with the rattles. I don't care. Anyway, the interior on that thing is awesome.
Nice. I'm hoping in a couple months I can save up enough to get a box of Triscuits.
Well, if I decide to pop for this at some point, I'll be borrowing a box of Triscuits from you. All right, so
they fit good in the doghouse. When you're in the doghouse because you bought a full-size Scout.
Here. That's the interior.
Jiminy Christmas, dude.
Original from '69, guys.
Let me see the outside.
Look at that.
That's nice. I'm gonna let the dog in so she don't complain about the smell of glue.
There you go.
Oh yeah. When are you making that one?
I made a promise to myself. I'm not making it unless I buy it.
Come on, Win.
Winnie.
Winifred.
Check this out, guys. Yeah. Here's my little red one with the little big red one.
Crazy. They posted that on their Facebook.
I know.
Bro, this is the one I was talking about that has a small little truck bed in it.
Yeah.
Like a utility bed.
Yeah.
They would have got a kick out of that too, boy.
Look at this little kid, man. He's like, Dad, I want that. I want that little bitty Scout.
That kid looks speechless.
Look at that. Come on.
He looks speechless.
That was me, man, as a kid. If I could afford a box of Triscuits, I probably would have given that whole truck to that kid, man. That would have made his life.
Maybe someday.
Someday.
I'm saving up to be able to pay full price for a loaf of bread without coupons. That'll be awesome.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, that's a Bargatze joke.
So that real Scout, he actually, it has power steering on it. He just converted it to power brakes.
Okay. Yeah.
With that 345 in there, he said with the extra weight of that, and he's like, it was all you could do to like stand on the brake pedal to get the thing to stop.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a lot. You hear that a lot with old stuff. Like the brakes are sus.
So my dad had inherited a 1922 Dodge Touring, and that was supposed to be mine. And I told him, I said, I don't have any place for it. He sold it to a buddy of his. And my brother and I would drive that thing around their backyard because they had 2 acres. Dude, you want to talk about, brakes? It's like pushing the clutch pedal and stand on that brake pedal.
Yeah, that's always scary. It's like these things are supposed to stop, aren't they?
Right. Exactly.
Come on, dude. This is like patina ready.
There is.
I can't believe it printed off that way, dude.
Uncle Jesse's truck. Hey, have you printed off another one of those fuel cells for that?
Yeah.
The one, did you get the file that I resent to you that's not egg shaped?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I did.
Slick. Should fit.
It
like
does.
a glove.
It does. I had it in there a minute. Where is it? I actually printed one little for the Scout too.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah. Our buddy got a kit the other day, and I sent him both options for the cover the shock tower.
Our buddy. Hey, did you hear anything from the guy in Idaho that got the kit that I sent or we shipped?
Which guy? The one that you shipped off?
Yeah, Idaho.
I haven't heard.
Nice.
I can't remember what his name was, though. He might have said, because what happens is a week will go by and then someone will be like, hey, I got it. And I'm like, awesome. But I don't remember who it was, so to say.
I'm not sure if Keith actually put his together yet. He's been busy.
There it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, looks good in there.
And there's the short one, longer, wider, stronger, faster for the Scouts.
Sweet.
Whatever. Why not?
Was it last Saturday morning? Yeah, I got up early last Saturday morning and I'm like, well, what's KK going to do with coffee? So I grabbed the Mac here and jumped in front of Fusion and took the wheels off the back of my builder's kit and started designing the brackets. I'm about 3/4 of the way done to put leaves on it on the back. Oh yeah, I need to work that out too.
Yeah, and maybe a rounded cut on this.
I think I did that already. Let me look. Hang on.
I need it, brother, because here I am plugging away. I got these things.
Shit. Hang on a minute.
No biggie.
Let me look.
But I'm wanting to wrap these. I'm just going to build these.
Yeah, for that one.
I have a handful of Fords and a handful of Scouts.
No, I have. Nope. I have not.
The grill is more important than that little whatever.
That little whatever is easy to do though.
What about the 45s? Those 2 little 45s I was wanting on the back of the front clip.
Oh no, I haven't done that either. I'm
just melting them then.
I haven't done it yet, Ryan.
It's fine. I get it, dude. It's fine. This is what it is. It ain't SpaceX. I'm just melting them first. Test fit. See ya.
Hey, melt one of those the way you want it, and let me borrow that, or let me see it Sunday.
Okay.
Bring it with you.
It's.
So that way, then
if you look at, all you got to do is look at yours. Like
just bring one with you, so I can look at it. So that way, then I can visually just see how much material you're removing there, and then I'll make that adjustment. I don't want to take too much. I don't want to take too little.
Yeah, if you throw on one of our bolt-on brackets, you'll be able to see. But that's fine. It's not even a 1/4 inch. on both sides of 45.
Well, but I'd have to have a base camp, right, in order to see it.
No.
Oh,
Just our mount on there instead of the kit mount.
okay.
But I'll show you. It's not. It's one blade thick on the soldering iron, dude. I just melt it. Boom. Because my shit won't go on unless I do.
Okay.
But if I use the stock mount, it's fine. But I've redesigned that front one enough.
Okay. I got a couple of those laying around here. Maybe I just have.
I do too, but
it'd be easier for me at this point. Plan for a wedding, work, everything in between. It'd be easier for me to look at yours and just go in and chop it and be done with it, rather than take my mount out, put my other mount in, figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, watch the show from last time you were on, because I think I beat that dead horse pretty hard.
You did.
Boom! I melted it literally on the show.
But then I think I've actually forgot about it since then. Honestly,
I know you did. It's okay.
Just so much.
I'm gonna start sending you corporate emails.
Yeah, man. Reminders on my calendar. Hey, dipshit, don't forget to do this. Yeah. No
That's
problem.
okay, because I'll just learn how to do something and then make a video on something else. I'm gonna have to learn how to do I want to use this cutting tool for window. Well, not really window masks, but stencils. No, but you can have the rest of that one that's in there. Hey, bring me that Wendy's Coke. It's in the fridge.
I know. I might get it addicted to something.
Does mom know?
Yeah, I told her. Like I
And you're still alive?
I told her.
So you're fine.
I told her the whole story. No, I'm not even annoyed about that. Like I was like, it's just annoying because like I know I have football practice tomorrow and stuff. And football's like right after school.
Is that when the detention's supposed to be?
So I'm not sure exactly. But,
Bruh.
I don't know. It just makes things more complicated, which is annoying.
Let's talk about complicated.
Bro, and this is the first detention I've ever gotten, ever. Like middle school, I didn't get to see that.
What happened?
It was okay.
Do you want to tell me later, man? Not on TV.
I mean, if they want to know,
They don't want to know, even
Yeah.
if they act like they want
I'll
to
tell
know.
you later.
You got to tell me and stay out of trouble, bro.
Bro.
And if it's your friends, then they're the wrong dudes.
It was just like one spot wrong. It was like a joke, but like out of context, like not terrible, but just like but it's just like annoying because they said I pushed a kid and I didn't push a kid.
Did you tell them you didn't?
Yeah.
Why isn't that good enough?
I mean, I also wasn't like I talked to the teacher about it because she saw.
Does the teacher know you're going to miss football practice?
I don't know yet because it's not like not even like it's not like 100% official yet. Because like she saw Henry.
You should make a point then to go
She-
straighten it out.
She talked to Henry, and then he got one, and then Quincy said like, "Well, do anything." But Henry was the one who Henry like barely tapped him. Like it was Quincy, and then Quincy like because it was a joke like jumped into the locker.
Didn't tell the teacher what happened actually. Homeboy ain't on the football team. Neither is probably the other homeboy. Let them be in trouble. You got stuff to do.
I'm also just like not trying to sound like a baby.
Yeah, but if you didn't do it, you didn't do it, dude. You're starting off the school year this way. If you didn't do it, you didn't do it. Bring me that drink, please. And you can have the other one. You can't be messing around if you're like the star of the football team, dude. Like, stop. Wrong friends.
Right?
And if you guys were just goofing, then you better pipe up. Tell the teacher, hey, look, sorry, we were being rambunctious, but like we're all buddies. No one was being a jerk. Defend yourself tomorrow. Yeah, dude. This boy's 15 going on 21.
It's all right. Every time I talk to my mom, she's always like, "Stay out of trouble." I'm like, "Do you not understand that I'll be 50 at the end of this year?
Yeah, I've been being out of trouble.
What the hell kind of trouble am I interested in?" None.
You know, tell her the only trouble you get in is when you start cutting on trucks and adjusting shit before you were supposed to.
No, I'm
That's
gonna start telling her that I got a laundry list of shit that Ryan wants me to do. And if I
Yeah.
don't start getting it done, he's gonna come over and bit my ass.
It'd be like, I got to call the wedding off because I got to fix the grill on this Ford real quick.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be late, babe. Yeah,
Priorities.
yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's I learn a lot. You know, CAD is still on my list.
It's really pretty easy once you.
But I got to learn how to do stickers now.
Again, I mean, CAD is easy once you learn how to like start a project. It's just backwards, like I've said before. You have to think backwards on some of that stuff.
I'm really looking forward to it because
you'll probably excel. You'll be doing videos on how the hell to do that shit in 2 weeks. Tinker, you'll be calling it Tinker CAD Me Not.
That's a great idea. But dude, when you check out Harley's video on the Gladiator, he scanned in the inside of the Gladiator, whipped together a roll cage and seats.
Yeah.
I mean,
and went, hey, Axial, check this out. It can be done.
Bruh.
He was kind of dogging him a little bit in Scaled News. He was like, I don't know why they had it in the first one. Why didn't they put it in this one?
Oh, the interior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
my thing is, I'm really glad they changed the axles and the transmission.
Right. Went away to straight axles.
Hello.
Yep.
That's what people want. And that this new low center gravity center mounted transmission that I used to kind of maybe not like, but I accepted. You know, I didn't like it only because of the interiors. But dude, they run so smooth. Simple. They run really smooth. Once you get that dig gear all the way locked out.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Yep. Was that what pre-runner that you had that problem with? And I told you, I was like, dude, you're not locked out on that.
Yes.
Just remember, it kept bouncing out.
Yes.
Like halfway.
Yep.
Yeah. And because I had that same problem with my base camp.
I wrestled with that for a minute, and then you remembered, and I fixed it right there, and no more trouble the rest of the day.
Exactly.
R. Ballard Designs. Hey guys, hope all is well. We talked about Ryan's channel on my show last week. Sweet. What's your show? Flapping Lips. What up? Flappin's gonna clone himself and pick up another gig so he can get the new URB from Vanquish.
Nice.
R. Ballard Designs. Tell us the name of your show in here and what day it is and stuff.
Right on. Yeah.
I'm you know, after almost 3,000 hours, I finally feel like I kind of can speak to some of this printer stuff, and I don't know 3D modeling, so whatever I'm doing is in the slicer for now. And it's embarrassing and amazing what all making it up as we go on Saturday nights, 9 Eastern. Sweet. I'll have to
awesome. Can you throw a link in there? Or
one of my moderators can. I might be able to. Let me see if I can find it. R. Ballard Designs. I'm gonna look him up real quick. What were you guys talking about on your show? The tutorials or the trucks or what? videos you find interesting. Was it a crawler video or like a how-to video? I'm wondering what it was you were talking about. Which video you showed. I appreciate it.
Oh, the slice. The
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, man. Nice countdown. Let me see if I can't grab a. Did we were you at Beat the Creek? Are you an RC person or a 3D person? Looks like 3D prints. Nice. Dude, he looks like a fun guy just from the thumbnail.
Right? Yeah, I finally
Doesn't
found
he?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me try to grab
Awesome
this. Share. Okay. I think I got the link. Copy link.
See, I already like this dude, man. He's got videos of going to Hobby Lobby. That's one of my favorite stores.
Let's go.
Come on, man. That Joanne Fabric. Like the time that I thought I was going to redo my boat seats on my old boat, and I brought one of the big seats in, put it on. I thought I was going to redo. Put it on my kitchen counter. Started taking the vinyl off of it, and the damn thing just fell apart. I'd bought a brand new sewing machine. I bought the vinyl, marine grade vinyl. Went right out the window. There it is.
There it is. Hey, I got the H2D, and I have to figure out I got the 40-watt laser and the cutting tool for, I'm going to do stencils, basically for, I'll show you exactly what I want to do it for. So, I want to augment some of the design and the looks of these trucks. So there's a big opportunity right here, I feel like, and even there for something. Mm-hmm. And I got a big monster one of these too. And so I'm going to make some kind of stencil or something. And then if I get a laser printer, I can make my own decals, Kelly, and cut them, like die cut them.
You better learn it. You better get on it because I got some I need. Let's go.
But yeah, so I got to learn that.
Get it done.
With the H2D, the laser and the...
Hey, I'll make you a deal, Ryan. As soon as I get my...
Look at that.
As soon as I get my stickers... I'll get the grill to the Ford and the other things on my list done.
But you already know how. But you already know how to do that.
Pressure, man. Come on, I'm pushing you. Let's go. Figure it out.
Pressure's not bad.
Pressure's a good thing.
I get to talk to YouTubers at work sometimes, and that's fun because I'm one too.
You get those anonymous phone calls from RC Girl?
I know her. No, but I talked to Fat Guy Flies RC today.
Oh, yeah. His videos are kind of comical sometimes.
He's doing his thing. He's consistent. He's doing his thing. Yeah. Pressure from diamonds. Yeah, steel sharpens steel, as our buddy Ty would say.
Yep.
I got one Tamiya kit in here.
I think we all do.
Lab project.
We all do.
Look at that. That's Kyosho.
This is Kyosho.
Yeah. Dude, Air Marshal did the vinyl cutting on this to make these underneath the Lexan images. I thought it would be a good idea to take a Tamiya car and go all Spectrum on it. Look at the play button. Dude, this one's like spectrumed out.
It's all
none of that's a sticker. It's all on the inside. And this thing absolutely sucks to drive. It's a barn find, dusty. I drove it enough to say I drove it. I honestly, I didn't know what I was trying to do. I wasn't building kits yet at the time. So I had Air Marshal do this whole thing. And the idea was to make a drift car. There is not enough steering geometry on this to do it. And it's a brushed motor in the back. It sucked. But it looks cool. And it's supposed to have body posts. And he actually 3D printed brackets. So this goes on without body posts.
Heck yeah. Just drive it backwards, right?
Yeah. It'll drift that way.
Drift it backwards.
That's a nice car that I'll never drive again.
Static display, baby.
We'll sell it, fool. Carmen Gia, yeah, man. Kelly and I have videos where he's got a huge Carmen Gia on an SCX6 rock crawler that we went beating up at the beach. That was fun, dude. You had those moon hubcaps on it.
Yeah, you got it now.
I got it hanging here. Whenever you want it back, it's waiting.
Nope. I got enough. I don't want it. I'll send it down the
I
river.
will never, it's awesome, but I'll never be bored enough to get after it.
Nope.
I just have too much. I can't wait to print off another big body, dude.
That's where I'm at. Yeah. I'm gonna
I
gear
got
up.
print more than one printer now. I'm like, let's go.
I'm gonna gear up to do a big one soon.
I think my approach for the Corvair will work without having to bother you about it.
Whatever. I just, haven't got to it yet.
Well, no, once I get it done, then you can see what I've done in transplant. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to mesh it into the file. What's neat about the Corvair, brother, on this new H2D, I don't have to split it down the middle anymore because that car is small enough.
Oh, yeah.
So that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. That's huge.
I only have to do the big cuts.
Yep.
Long ways.
Absolutely. Got to get rough with something here.
Yeah, I'm going to check out Homeboy Stream Saturday.
If I'm still awake, I'll check it out too.
I'm up. I'm always up.
You are always up.
500 by 500 print bed he has.
Nice printer.
Dude, I've seen some huge printers out there on people are printing patio furniture. They're melting their own pellets. Have you seen that? Where they got to fill a hopper?
No, I have not. I saw somebody the other day on, I think it was Facebook. It was a commercial for some guys that were printing boats, like hulls to boats. And it was just, horizontal. And the printer head was running horizontal. It was pretty cool looking.
It is cool.
Whether it was
see him set up a machine on a wall and paint a mural.
I don't know if it was real or not, but AI does one hell of a job these days, so who knows?
Dude, AI, my gosh.
There we go, man. I decided to make a truck top or a pickup Scout top out of black carbon fiber.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than doing all of them in white.
Yeah, I did some black ones too.
Why not?
Yes, I've seen him print houses with cement. That's neat looking.
It's pretty cool. That came out pretty good.
Yeah. 55?
Yep.
Nice.
Actually came out really nice if I wouldn't have had to change filament. I burned up a couple really small rolls on this. Like just shorties.
Bro, my first time I had an issue on the H2D, and it's a little more complicated. There's more to it on the nozzle and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I'm changing the nozzle already. And I was almost done with the print. Actually, it was this roof. And the printer was paused, like off for a while. I got all the way to here and ran out of filament. And so I pulled the roll and put a new one in. But maybe I didn't wait. I should have let it run out instead of me going ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
Because it left enough in there where whatever signals needed to be sent weren't sent. So I put in a new roll and I couldn't get it to work, man, to save my life. And I'm thinking I got the AMS apart. I'm thinking I'm going to have to tear into the nozzle. And then I finally noticed in the tube coming out of the hot end, there's about that much filament still in the tube. I'm like, so that's it. So I just undid the tube, pulled it, ran the new one. It was fine. But I had screwed around, moved the machine, like all kinds of stuff. Mm. So I got one little
witness line
I don't like. You can't even tell.
Right. Compared to what we were getting a year ago? If we knew then what we know now, golly.
It's amazing. And dude, I say it in the videos. I'm like, yo, tell me in the comments. Because I'm not saying I know everything. I'm just fine to get in front of a camera and show what I do know. Tell me. Ask me, tell me. So that, I mentioned the modifiers in the one video, and then one of the comments was like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see you do the modifiers. I'm like, I guess I better learn it. Because I didn't know. I just mentioned it. And so y'all steer the ship on those tutorials. Whatever you want to see, comment, and I'll probably get to it. Yeah, dude. The PET GCF and glass fiber has been really nice for what we do. And we need temperature resilience as well. So it's a good choice. And because we aren't just making these for ourselves, we're making kits and also selling fully assembled bodies. Like, I don't mind if one comes off, looks like absolute garbage, and we both know how to finish them, make them look nice. But if you're selling one to somebody or a kit to somebody, it's nice if it looks really great coming off the printer.
Gosh, yeah.
And so we pivoted out of PLA because of temperature. I like PLA, but the temperature, no. And then PET G, it's fine, except it's shiny. I didn't like it. And then somebody turned me on to PET GCF. I think it was Josh Nast. It was Josh Nast. Nasty Customs. He bought my Winnebago, and they were at Beat the Creek.
Oh, he bought your Winnie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bro, and you know the kind of 3D stuff he does? Utility boxes and beds and all. They're next level dudes. He's the one who turned me on to that carbon fiber PET G, dude. And the brand and all. And I was like, okay. And then you and I both now are loving it, rocking it. And then I had another guy turn me on to PET G HF. It prints nice, but because it's high flow, you lose the temperature resilience. So you might as well be printing PLA. So I'm going to use this PET G HF up on dumb seats and dashes and stuff like that.
Yep.
It prints nice, but if it's just as heat resilient as PLA, then I don't know why I'm bothering with it. The one nice thing about it is it's a flat finish instead of the shiny. But again, if you lose the temp resilience, why are you bothering?
Right, exactly.
Oh yeah, here's a black one.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, the wings did amazing.
Yeah, mine looks great. Just like that. It's awesome. I love that.
And think about the first ones. I was printing the first ones flat, so the top looked like garbage.
It was horrible.
And so did the bottom. Look like absolute Garbage trash.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, hey, homie wants to see the Dumb and Dumber truck.
Yeah, I saw that.
If you check out KKRC 76 on YouTube, you can see that thing running and flying, hair flowing in the wind, slow-mo, jumping bumps. Jumping bumps and hydrant humps. Jumping bumps and hydrant humps. Roof.
It's a big one.
Dude, that's legit scale, too. Nice. You got a new heli, Jay Woody? Sick.
Yep. The Dumb and Dumber mutt cuts.
And that's a scale accurate dog nose on there.
Yep.
Tell them what they've won, Alex.
Yeah. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen.
Now tell them how you did the nose.
Well, yeah, the nose is actually my golden retriever's nose. I decided, I was like, I'm gonna look online and see if I can find something on like Thingiverse or whatever. And then I'm like, what the hell? I got a scanner, so I scanned my golden's nose and printed it out, and that's on the front of it. Yeah, but it's fun, man. There's a couple of good run videos of us beating the living tar out of that thing.
That's what's up.
On the SCX6. Yep. It's for sale.
Oh,
I got a bunch of these bikes for sale.
Bro, the guy that bought my FJ55 changed the tires.
Yep.
Dude.
Can't see it, man.
I'll send it to the chat.
Send it.
Download.
Yeah, that dog
truck.
That dog truck body got a ton of likes and comments on Facebook. I forget what group it was, but it went wildfire.
Bro, let me tell you something about Facebook real quick. You know that one group? What is it? 3D Printing RC or whatever?
Anything RC?
No, it's like 3D Printing RC or something.
Okay.
And we've posted there before, and it's literally called 3D Printing RC or RC 3D. It's 3D Printing RC or something like that, right? So anytime I've posted something that was how to do something or like one of these cool approaches to a problem,
yeah,
I get a warning. But literally the whole page is 3D printed stuff.
What do you mean you get a warning?
They don't post it.
Oh. Whatever.
Like what?
Whatever.
What? This is literally for everybody in here.
Not everybody's as cool as the moderators of RC3D Fab Factory Facebook.
That's the truth, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Here, let me find this.
Man, it got almost ultra quiet in here. My K1 finally shut down. Oh, that looks sick, man.
Yeah, those tires he put on are nice.
The only thing is, maybe it's just a picture, but you know how you're a little bit crazy about wheel wells and
it looks crazy to me.
Symmetry. It's not there, man.
I don't know why either.
I like the wheels, but yeah, it needs to stretch that thing out.
It was fine on the wheels I sent it on.
Are those coilovers or is that leafer?
That's a leafer.
Oh.
It's that TF2.
Can you move those like what we do with the FMS leafs?
Probably, but it's not my problem anymore.
Right.
Sold it.
Yeah, well,
Sold it.
4-channel charger for small 3S packs. What do you guys recommend? I swear it has a bad channel.
If you want to go cheap, get the S155. It's still good charger, but you still have the same LCD interface that you have on the expensive ones, and it'll do smart batteries and regular batteries as long as you have the connector to get you to IC3 or IC5. If you don't mind spinning a little bit, the new S450 is pretty sick. Spectrum. Spectrum S155. It's like a $70, $75. It's a great charger for the money. If you want to be frugal. If you don't mind spending a little more, you get one that'll charge 2 at once for a lot more money, like $300 instead of 75. So it kind of depends what kind of hurry you're in. But what's nice about that new S450 is it's got, without needing adapters, you've got IC2, IC3, and IC5 connections. So you don't need adapters for like your helicopter batteries, as long as your helicopter's running on IC2.
Mm-hmm. That'd be convenient.
Baby.
That'd be convenient.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a Spectrum product.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's going to easily call for what they know fits.
Right.
Speaking of, y'all should click the link because tomorrow y'all going to be excited. My airplane guys.
Are we going to go fast, or are we going to go normal flight mode, or are we going to go super slow?
Yep.
Is there anything you can share with us? No. Is it fast? Is it normal speed?
I'd say it's pretty slick.
It's pretty slick.
It's pretty slick.
It doesn't have spray booms on it. This 2.1 millimeter. Damn it. Which that's a good thing right now because I got waiting to pay for it. And I got other things I want to buy.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they don't have a 2.1 meter air tractor coming. That's a good thing.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. What time's that launch? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, there'll be media on it in the morning, and then the influencers will let their videos rock around 11 our time.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, it's 9:15. I've been up since 4:45 this morning.
That's crazy.
And I'm ready to bounce out of this house.
The Ultra Micro Pits is so easy to fly. So easy.
Good to know, because that little, what was that I had that you never flew that I wanted you to? That was was that 750 millimeter? What was that one? It was an E-Flight.
The 380 pits? The little 380 pits?
Probably.
Or 850 or so, 850.
Yeah, I think it was 850.
Yeah, I was thinking 380 because 850 is 38 inches.
I never cared for that one.
Me neither. Small sucks sometimes. I remember having the SE5, and like as a big plane, they're awesome. As a little one, it's like, damn, this is hard to make it look good on the landings. It flies great, but it's hard. And I've flown big pits, and they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Jeff?
Yeah, okay. What's up, Jeff? Well, you flew your FMS pits after you flew my Kristen Eagle, and you're like,
this is a joke. This is a joke.
I was like, let me fly your pits, and you're like, why? Don't bother.
Bro, I think that pits has a servo that's going out is part of my problem. Like if you got a servo that's hunting,
yeah.
it's not fun. It just doesn't feel good. But like, I'm hoping that's what the problem is, and it's not just that foam sucks that much compared to that Kristen Eagle.
I can't imagine that foam giving in like that. I
had a servo going bad on the elevator.
My Prometheus P2 flies good, and it's foam. You ripped it pretty hard. It's fine.
Yeah.
I toss it around pretty hard. Not Bobby K style, but
I never liked that one that much.
Yeah, you said that yours, for some reason, you flew mine and you were like, I think this one flies better than what mine did.
I think we had it way too heavy in the front
So
on ours.
may have. I enjoy flying mine. It lands beautifully. It doesn't have any bad characteristics at all.
It was back when the 5000s were huge. Now they're making them a lot lighter. So we had the OG Admiral 5000 in it, and it was a maiden. So I probably had it all the way in the front.
You know what, bro? That's exactly what was in mine when you flew mine.
Did you have it all the way forward or not?
Nope.
Exactly. That's why it was better.
It's the OG 5000 6S.
Yeah, but you had it back instead of forward.
Mm-hmm. I think when you flew my Kristen Eagle, I think I had old school 6000. I think that had, pretty sure it had a 6000 Admiral pack in it.
Being a wood plane, it probably needed it.
I think that I could move that pack forward a little bit because I think it was just a hair aft CG, maybe. Because when I got into a tight turn and pulled on the elevator, it wanted to snap on me a couple different times.
Oh yeah, it could be that and a little too much throw, both.
Right, and a wood plane flies different than the foamy homies, for sure.
Yeah, it was right there though.
It was close.
It was aft enough to keep you on your toes, though. I remember.
Yeah, it needs to go forward quarter inch.
A little. Inch. Yeah, dude.
Not much.
Not much, because it was pretty good.
And that was the first 3 flights. Dylan flew it, I flew it, Dylan flew it, you flew it. That's the only 3 flights that airplane's got on it. I haven't flown it since.
I had another company reach out. I think it might have been these guys that reached out to me once before, and they're like, hey, we like what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. You want to do a 3D printed airplane? I'm like, I said, yeah, the last time they asked me to.
Yeah.
And so it's a 1600 BF-109.
Oh. Well,
I was like, send the files.
Right. Exactly.
They're like, you want to do a deal, and what's it cost? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, the files are $50, but that's nothing because you need the filament and the retracts and the servos and the motor.
Oh yeah,
all the things.
On and on and on.
Dude, I told them $600, and I think that's still a steal.
Yeah. Yep.
And they'll never reply back, just like the last time when they asked me, and I said, yeah, let's do the Cessna.
Wow.
But it'd be cool to do a plane.
I actually wouldn't mind trying to do an airplane out of the carbon fiber.
I looked at the that would be cool. I looked at the specs on that 109 because I thought it was going to say some crazy filament. They said PLA. I'm like, nuts.
And don't let it sit out in the sun. Because that GB that I printed out, that I think I showed it to you and Bobby when you guys were here.
Yeah.
And I left it sit up in a room that wasn't direct sunlight, but it gets warm in that room in the afternoon in the summer. And the black PLA, it's warped.
I can believe it.
That whole thing, I should just rip it apart and take the servos out of it. I've got it pretty much ready to fly other than mounting the motor in it, and that's it. And just rip everything out of it and throw that whole damn thing in the trash. I don't know if it's worth it throwing a motor on it just to see if it would fly or not. Maybe.
Maybe.
But at this point, I don't know if I want to put any more time into it.
If I'm going to do a plane, I mean, you want to keep it light, but it also needs to hold its shape.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You take and do this carbon fiber and just set your printer settings like what I did on that PLA on that airplane, that GB, and it just makes one ring around, right, for the fuselage. And it's super thin, and this carbon fiber would be awesome for that. Like the cowling and stuff and the whole fuselage. That PLA is, kind of really like soft and forgiving. This carbon fiber, I think, would be light enough and strong enough. I think it would make a hell of a difference on an airframe to do it that way.
you would think it'd be nice to have it rigid.
Exactly. You'd want it to be rigid.
Boy, that's where you do the modifiers, bro. Keep it light everywhere, but beef it up at the spar tube.
Yeah. A video on the warped plane could be fun to watch.
It could be fun to watch.
Maybe that's where I could get my next 10,000 subscribers. Son of a buck. All right, you know what? Deal. Ryan and I will make that damn thing fly.
Well, we'll make it. We'll set it up so it could if it's gonna.
We'll give it his best honest approach to it.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, I mean, why not? All right, I'm tapping out, man. I gotta go. I'm gonna take dog out and
here's why
do
you
my
don't
thing.
use PLA on a plane. Yeah, like talk about. We could call it the Icarus, where we fly it on a sunny day and it takes off fine, but once it's up in the sky for a minute, it just starts to melt.
Yep.
Icarus.
Yep.
All right, man. You and your dog go out to dinner.
Yeah, you can stay on here if you want, but I'm gonna bounce.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna bounce.
I'm
outta
out.
here.
That's cool. I'm out of here. I got video to make and stuff to print and sand and whatever.
Cool.
Um,
Awesome.
yeah. You guys know where to find us. Links in the description. Think about me tomorrow if you get to liking what you see as far as new releases. Guys that are into Bambu printers and want to shop those up, there's a link in the description for that as well. A-Main, I mean, just everything. Are you going to get one of those $2,800 rigs from Vanquish? Go ahead and click the A-Main link first for me, will you? And then go get it. That'd be nice. That'd be like I could retire for about an hour and a half off of that.
You can get your box of Triscuits.
Yeah, I get a case.
You know what? You could get the squeezy, the cheese, whatever the hell it's called, too.
Cheese whiz.
Whatever it is.
Bro,
String cheese.
anything with whiz in the label, you better read the ingredients very carefully. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Cool,
All
man.
right, y'all. Thanks. You know where to find us. Buy a truck. We'll see you in the next one. We're out here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. Too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Nice to meet you, R. Ballard. Keep coming by. I'm going to check you out because you look like fun. And, yeah, I want to see what you're up to over there. And I love talking about 3D printing. So is Kelly. We've learned a lot in a short time.
We'll come over to your channel Saturday night and raid you.
There you go. All right, y'all. We'll see you. Boom.
Later, guys.